Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Cat's Quest. Let's continue. So, we got the water walking ability and we found kind of the border of this whole world in which you hit an invisible wall. And there's this whole Founder's Island which has a quest to get the golden key at level 1. Now, even though it's a level 1 quest, there seemingly would be no way to get to this early, maybe in a new game plus, and I'm hoping this gives me like one golden key that opens every single locked treasure chest. I'm suspecting that the locked treasure chest and the golden keys are DLC added content or just assistant DLC content that will help us level up a lot faster. Maybe not. Maybe this was the plan all along and the quest level 1 is just throwing me off, and you were at this point at somewhere around level 35, 36. You were supposed to be able to get water walking and come to this point, and now you have, if you get the golden key, if that's truly what we're going to get, you'll have a reason to go back to a lot of dungeons, get a bunch of armor, increase your attack, increase your defense, and potentially create a snowball effect where the journey from level 1 to 36 will be twice as long as the journey from level 36 to say 72. Let's start and see. So been wondering how to open those golden chests? Golden chests, paw, yeah, let's go. Peasants, how do we open the golden chests? You need a golden key. We dropped it in the cave south of here. Maybe on purpose, maybe not. Only we know. Yeah, we just wanted to make life difficult for the player. You, that's all. And don't call us peasants, rude. Good luck, bros. You'll need it, slurp. But this is a level 1 quest, right? Hee hee. Hee hee. So we may, we may very well be getting lied to here. It wouldn't be the first time, really, that we've been told a quest is a certain level and then all of a sudden it's changed. Apparently Cat Quest started out as a sexy, dancing game, you know? ... Thank goodness it became what you're playing now, huh, slurp? Unless you want a Cat Quest dancing game. So these are like the creators of the game you're talking to. You've done well to find this island, player. Wait, can it be? Are you the kitties, the gentle bros? Indeed, we are the gods, developers of this game, and we have a message for the player. Follow the road and you will find the cave. Go in for a real good time, hee hee. I wouldn't be surprised if actually this is like a in-game level difficulty. Did you know that this island was one of the first ever made for this game? ... Yep, it was meant for the tutorial, but everything changed. And now look at our eye bags. Not like you can see them. Alright, well. You can see there's rocks forming a circle around this dungeon. We all know where the key is, so it's best to clear the cave out. Cave says it's level 1 too. Founder's Cave, defeat monsters. Alright. Magical chests that we have to fight. Not too bad though. Oh, but they hit hard at 999 damage. Okay, I think we probably are in a case where this is probably not doable. If I was to guess. Like, imagine you have to do something like this. And then something like this. And then at that point, that's where you're gonna get, you would need like twice as much health. Okay. If we can grind on this one. And possibly, like, it would be nice if we had a spell that would target damage more. Mage hat, major upgrade. Just swoop in and avoid taking that one hit of damage. You find a golden key. That's it, finally. And that gave us, I think, a decent amount of gold. Dude, not crazy amounts. And it's another one of these like quest items that really doesn't have what? Okay. Where was the secret chest? This way. We got box armor, which gives us a ton of armor, but a reduction in health. Which I question if maybe that is the way this is going to go for all of these challenges. Is we're going to get these golden key items and it's going to be some ridiculous piece of equipment that we can't even really use. Or you have to have the full set for it to make sense to win them. We found it. Wow, good job. Okay, give it to us. What? We can't keep it? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. You're willing to die for it? Then get ready to fight, bros. Dot dot dot. 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 Question mark. Dot dot dot. Just kidding. We don't need golden keys. We can just code it in. Awesome job, bros. Slurp slurp. Go open all those golden chests, bros. And so we now have a Gentle Bros shirt. That gave us kind of a huge amount of experience. And I think that's pretty much going to be the only quest we do here. So, Gentle Bros would give us 26 while taking out 28 of what's equipped. This would give us 40 more armor for a reduction of 103, which arguably armor is better. Is it over 2 times better? We'll experiment and we'll see. Alright, so now I think your first step is to take this to every place we've been where we have treasure chests to collect. And we should go check out the islands and some other places also. We may also be not too far away from doing a side quest here. But I want to see new content first and foremost, so I don't want to waste a bunch of time. And killing these and getting small amounts of gold and small amounts of XPs. Probably not worth it. In fact, it's very heavily a case that it's not worth it at all to even clear out a region like this. It might just be more time efficient to grab the chest and go. Thorn's armor, 32 and attack. So if we were to use this, this would give us a bunch of health and more attack. Which arguably, a good defense is a strong offense, but I think we will just stick with our armor for the moment. Of course, you won't really get a good feel of whether you've done things right or not until we are much further north and fighting something strong. Let's see. Yeah, there's a whole side quest down there that we want to do. Here we have a level 200 cave, which does indicate to me that we are at a different scale than what I was thinking. I was thinking I would get hit by like 9 level 99 enemies and then that would be it. We'll just run around. Apparently I'm out of mana. Level 22 family jewels might be worth considering. Let's see. Yeah, in every way that's better. So let's equip that. These are hitting hard enough to break down my armor. And we aren't particularly that far north for that to really be the case. So I think I probably would lean more towards the idea that the whole armor stuff, while in theory is useful, in practicality I think may not really be that useful. Did I clear this level 15 dungeon? Or is there some kind of sneaky little extra path with some more enemies? Yeah, I didn't see a cleared sign. Well, I may not have been paying attention well enough. Yeah. I guess we've mostly not found anything to the right here, so let's check this out. Go ahead and heal ourselves while we're over here. This is a level 45. This is a level 70. Here we have another monument we can remove from the main map. This island used to be the site of the old master's empire, but now only ruins and tombs are left as memory of what they once were. Right, so we are, I think, fairly effectively. It looks like there might be a monster to the north in the ocean there, or some kind of shipwreck, but we'll check that out later. Level 45, we're not too far away from the level we should be at for these dungeons, but I still feel like you're going to have a quest that sends you in a certain direction. I guess these little dark spots probably don't mean anything. So what would this quest be? Level 40. The legendary cat Cthulhu lies across from this island. Meow. Will you be the cat to finally slay it? So, cat Cthulhu. Reference. Historians call the key island because it's shaped like a key. Do you think so too? I wonder if there are more of these. So I wonder if the key island connects at some point with the Master's Island to form a key, a giant key. So I took a hit there. That reduced my armor almost completely. Yeah, I guess we'll try and do this quest. Dragon worshippers. There's someone baiting wyverns here with catnip. We need to find this vandal. We did that too. Why in the whiskers would anyone do that? Young dragon blood, we have to find this catnip vandal. The catnip attracts those wyverns. Wyverns are not cool. We'll check around for catnip to see if it gives us any clues, your furriness. We're awesome sauce. Break a paw. Alright, let's look out for some catnip here. Dot 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 dot. Over there. You crushed a half-eaten catnip. Looks like a wyvern got to it. We better watch out for those too. Okay, there's a wyvern like way back here. And then I guess this is what we're doing, is just killing a bunch of these wyvern and picking up the catnip. The trail of wyverns and catnip brings us somewhere. It should lead to the vandal. And they really are having you just zoom out. Can we cheat a little bit here and jump into this cave while we're in the middle of the whole process? I guess it really is a case that RPG games like this, they kind of need two systems of grinding, because once you get to this level where you're just like one-hit killing, that's something that's kind of not being considered here at all. Thorn's helmet. Let's see if Thorn's helmet improves things. Give us more armor and a significant amount of attack for some health trade-off, so that is definitely worth wearing. Yeah, but this is not the quickest way. And I suppose what you would do to abridge something like this even more is to straight up just say, hey, you're so overpowered at this cavern, let's just have you enter a region and then have a miasma style effect. Just like your aura, your energy level around you is so strong when you're overpowered that enemies at such a low level either run away and you don't get experience from them, which is fine if that's just the rules you're gonna hold the player to, or it's or everything is just gonna be killed instantaneously. It would be kind of nice if you needed to grind to just jump into a dungeon, have everything die, and then ideally pick up all the XP and loot instantaneously also, and then be able to immediately leave without having to then deal with the extra running and walking, because this is a game that probably would benefit heavily from having a run button, and since it doesn't, it's kind of slow. Rolling doesn't really speed things up. And when these guys are so overpowered and you're out of mana, you run into an odd secondary effect of not being able to regain mana because you can't attack with the hack and slash attacks. So you're short on mana, potentially, anyways. Even when you are super overpowered. But this really does feel like this is going to just be major improvements now that we've got these gold items. It's not worth it to use Lion Head. Yeah, unfortunately, because everything was gate kept behind the water walking ability and getting the golden key, I severely doubt anybody playing the game would have been able to get those different items at different times. So, like, maybe in a New Game Plus, that would make some more sense. But it really doesn't make sense otherwise. Alright, that cleared the entire floor. And there's not enough variety of items for this to make sense. Well, I guess if you were going to not use magic at all and just wanted to hack and slash, that's a fair trade for an item. And certainly there are some magic immune looking characters that we've fought. Is it really just a small section of space though? There's no secret passage to walk anywhere else. From the looks of it, that is the case. At some point this is going to stop working as we move north. And the game is moved us halfway north. I wouldn't be surprised if it moves us even further north. Well, we see a gang in the top right corner there. I think I saw something suspicious nearby. Meow, you must be here for the initiation. Initiation? What the furry gods? Sorry, I had to take a water break there. Take this, it might refresh your memory. Join the dragon worshippers initiation for the love of dragons open to all. Come along now. ... What in the furry whiskers are you crazy kitties doing? You know those are dangerous wyverns. Right. It's fine, Meow. They know we love them. We gave them all that catnip. For Godcat's sake. Are you dumb? Wait, don't answer that. Man, the writing here is just weirdly mature for no reason. Like, it's totally off base with the animation style. Don't furry worry. I have a magical barrier around them, MK. And it'll only go down if I lose concentration. ... Meow. Wah. Meowa. Meowa chew. Oh, Meow, run. I thought they wouldn't hurt us. What's funny is in between each line of dialogue, the enemy that's not supposed to be part of the sequence is moving one step forward towards me. And I really can't do anything about it. This is an argument to potentially despawn more enemies in a wider radius of an area. That's why so often you see specific boss fights and enemies in caves or other locations where other random spawns can't enter. I thought they wouldn't hurt us, Meow. Meow, just run, you fool. This ain't worth it. Furballs. We're always left to clean up on cleanup duty. Alright. Well. Do we want to try that again? We'll give it one more try, but we may have to just abandon this. And this is really a ton of dialogue, because there's a lot of pop-up going on here. Yeah, the wyverns are pretty much immune to magic. And I suppose maybe the wyverns are not so much immune to magic as they are just immune to fire magic. So yeah, it might be a case that if I wait, if we sleep, do we get the armor back? No, the armor itself refills at its own rate. Let's get rid of this guy first. I don't even know what the purple wyverns really are all about. But yeah. Sure feels like there should have been a checkpoint around that. Yeah, I can't take on these guys. Well, at least we have a save point there, because we did save. Major increase in attack would kind of require us to be able to attack. More health, more magic. Yeah, I'm thinking armor is kind of useless still, though. Because it kind of just resets anyways, because you're leveling up so often. Yeah, more attack at any cost of magic. Some of these items are not even on the same level. Literally. Okay. So here's where you would just be down to one magical amount of damage, or physical damage, as the setup. Alright, well, let's give this a try and see if this works. So it's just going to be all about sticking and weaving. Spells aren't going to do anything. And for dragons, specifically, I think that may just be the way that goes. There, we've got a level up one there. That should teach them not to mess with wyverns. Let's head back. But this is just like utter insanity because now you're doing like massive amounts of damage, certainly, and one-hit kills physically, but then your group-based attacks are incredibly ridiculously low. For most gameplay, this setup does not work. It's kind of a shame you can't save this loadout, though. Those vandals won't bother you anymore, your furriness. Perfect job, young Dragoblood. I owe you big time. Aw, shucks, a reward might help, hee. Right on, please accept this. And we now have a royal robes, level 6. And we did level up 1. And I think we've kind of at that point done everything. Yep. And again, it feels like you're just so late to the party to get this piece of equipment that it is totally useless to you. And I guess we did all these quests. So the next big quest would be this level 30, the second day of Kitmas, which I don't even want to do because I don't want to change my outfit. Instead, what I'm doing is I'm just going to run to this lake and see if we can fight this dragon with our current setup. Like, let's see. Get our magic up. All we're gonna do is use it for health anyways. It's not really working. I need a significant amount of armor. Yeah. He's like re-healing himself, I think. That might be what the pink sequence actually is. When we see something heal itself or gain mana with pink, that may very well be a case that they're actually refilling their health. Okay, well, we can start with that hat, then we can consider better hats as we go along. Whatever significantly improves your numbers is worth considering. Let's see. See, there was like a thorn armor that would increase your attack, but seemingly didn't increase have any kind of effect like a what's the word I'm thinking of? I want to say like revenge. In other RPGs, if you take damage, sometimes the act of you taking damage will reciprocate that, reflect it back on someone else. But yeah, I don't feel like that is how that's gonna work here. Let's see, what does this one do? Oh, this was the spell that we haven't even used yet. Let's go ahead and heal this, increase our healing skill. Yeah, I guess I didn't really give it a fair shot there, because yeah. There is this spell which heals, but then there is this spell that makes you bigger, and when you hit that you're doing like 330 damage for a brief amount of time, so that is nearly doubling your damage, maybe even a little bit more than doubling your damage. So I probably need to swap the skills out at this level. Like, instead of putting that there, put that there, and put that there. And we're probably going to need to make better use of those things going forward. Let's run it back in here. And you do have a weird situation here where it doesn't really take less time to fight something, but you can go and fight something else if you start something burning first. I do think armor probably is helping a little bit. So I couldn't imagine a build where you are completely devoid of armor. In favor of health or magic or something else. Gentleman's hat. Well, let's see if that is better. It's a transfer, certainly. It's balancing things out, which you probably should balance things out. Taking 32 from your attack to give 32 to your magic, taking 24 out of your armor to give 24 to your health. Ideally, you would want something slightly different there. I wouldn't actually be surprised if there's another item that we already have that maybe it's not at the right level right now, but it would potentially switch more of the attack to magic or more of the health to armor. I think this game is also kind of falling into a similar trap that you run into with a lot of other RPGs, in which a lot of emphasis is put on the fact that they've either animated or purchased pre-made animations for hats, armor, swords, things like that. And in my opinion, customization of the character's appearance should be way lower prioritized compared to just better writing, better quest, better struggles, better gameplay in general. A strange monster stole our Kit Miss Present's help. Present stealing monster. Yes, it appeared with the circle and ran into the deep forest. Sounds like a job for us. Really? The deep forest? Like, even though the deep forest is kind of low, it's still got some fairly dangerous enemies. Wait, the deep forest very dangerous. Let's scout first. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that this monster kills all the bandits. Meow, there's something there. Careful of the monsters. That's the present. It disappeared. Why? Bro, I'm never furry man. Come on, I sense something over there. Hey, these guys are still like really deadly. Oh man, not again. Next one, furry up. Just grab one. Grr. When we get the paws on this thief. Almost there. Did you hear that? It came from over there. These guys are slow though, so you can just kind of wander around them. And it's a cat snowman. Or a snowcat. That's a snowcat. My master will see you now, Burr. You mean the one behind all this? Oh yeah, we'll be this butt kitties. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. You must be awed by me, the great Santa Claus. Spelled C-L-A-W-S. Dot dot dot. You mean Santa Paws, right? Santa Claus doesn't exist. Don't mention that name again. I bring justice to Kitmas. Me, hiss. Dot dot dot. What's up with him? So he's a fake Santa. Hey, if you're Santa, then who's sabotaging Kitmas? Me. I made sure Kitmas is forever cursed. Santa wouldn't do that, imposter. Those cats don't deserve Kitmas. Lift this curse, imposter. Why don't you try to break it? See for yourself how rotten those cats are. Now get out. He kicked us out. Dot dot dot. Meow. Wait. Are those presents alive? I was ordered to fight you, Burr. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Okay, not too much. Feels like you could get fairly hectic taking on some of these fights as more and more random effects happen from the spells. Oh, look over there. You finally pick up the present. There's only one. Oh meow, we gotta go back with this bad news. Let's just zoom out here. Level 85. And we already got the make yourself twice as strong effect. We should give it a try. I mean, that does seem like we are getting a decent amount of experience and gold, but it seems kind of iffy too. Like I think at some point we probably will get a quest that just tells us to straight up clean out the forest. Yeah, in comparison, getting 6 XP or 18 XP and 1 gold for fighting the enemies directly to the right and slightly north of fighting the enemies in the deep forest. We're furry sorry, but we only found 1 present. Dot dot dot. Oh, and it's for me. Good, at least one of us has a present. Dot dot dot. No, we all open this present together. It'll be ours. What's happening? So I guess they're learning the lesson of sharing. Generosity. The circle's gone. Your generosity did this, peasant. Amazing, but there's still another circle at Cat Grove. Before you go, take this. Well, that's a probably improvement. Let's head for Cat Grove. It's down south across the water. Cat Grove, near the capital. It's down south across the water. Okay. Seems like we got the exact same information twice there. Alright. And every time we get an item now, it's worth considering swapping things. Although I guess the Squire Axe being leveled up to level 23 still doesn't beat the Family Jewels, because I guess Family Jewels at level 22 are just better at the nearly same level. The Christmas story in particular here just really highlights where like the game itself. Why am I still big, I wonder? It seems like you have to maybe take a certain amount of damage before it undoes you being big. Oh no, I keep using the wrong button. That's what I'm doing wrong. I keep trying to heal myself, and yeah, that's not working. This is the one where you have to go around this way. Really not worth the extra trip. So yeah, I'm running into the classic problem of having remapped the keys, and now I'm pressing the wrong button because I'm still thinking the old mapping. Bringing the Royal Crown up to level 25 from level 2. The balancing system here is going to... So that is 35 minus 32. So it is slightly better to have this equipped. But I'm not going to equip it anyways because it's only slightly better, and it's at the defense and loss of our magic ability, which I would want more magic, not less magic, generally playing. We're gonna run out of places with chests eventually here, so while we may get a bit of a boost, that boost is on the verge of running out. And the healing spell still takes a ridiculous amount of health, or a ridiculous amount of mana. Which I would have hoped to max that out, that it would have used a lot less mana. That doesn't seem like that's the case. I am also noticing that the heads-up display kind of has this bad problem in which it is trying to disappear in the top left, and then it reappears like as soon as you get more XP, and you're just kind of always getting XP, so there's kind of not a good reason for it to have that disappearance happen at all. Well, I really hate to lose things, but I think that kind of does balance things out a little bit better. Like to basically have no armor at all is kind of crazy, but whatever. Yeah, there's only one more cave, and then oddly there is kind of only like one quest that's even slightly doable as far as a side quest. So we really aren't getting the level of improvement that I would have liked to see. Right, so when I do that, and that hits itself, right. When that hits it, is it refilling magic or health? It's hard to tell. It doesn't really feel like, though, you're ever going to hit a point where you're just so incredibly overpowered that you can make a setup where you'll take on a dragon and one of the boss characters with like one magic spell casting. You still probably are going to have to do 4 or 5 of them. I almost missed that. Skull helmet might be better. Let's see. Well, that is a better trade-off, certainly. 1 more magic and 25 armor. I guess it doesn't matter particularly how much armor you have. It's still always going to be just 1 full bar that slowly refills. So I want to just kind of investigate more. Is this killing me? Yep. Well, that was definitely not something to laugh at. That was a challenge. And I'm not going to complain about the snow regions just being like redrawn versions of other bushes and trees, because that's exactly what you would want. You apparently have a level 0 thing. Here, let's see what this does. Secret cave, defeat monsters. What's funny is you're getting 0 XP, and it's not picking up the top left section because of that. I bet this is some kind of like level 0 item. A crappy helmet that reduces everything. And then you can escape again. And it gives you a level 20 crappy helmet. We're going to end up with a crappy helmet that's just going to reduce everything even more. Alright. What's stupid here is I'm going to die, not because of anything, not because of the environment, just because I had incredibly low health to start with. Alright, we'll try that again. Not 100% sure I understand the reason for the level 0 dungeon. It may simply be a joke, or it may lead to something more. Yep. It doesn't seem like the enemy actually moves. So this may just be a case of needing to have a lot of magic ready to go to hit them, or having enough health to possibly avoid. Because it just kind of doesn't go away fast. I guess we could just wait till it fades and then attack. This very well could just be a depiction of what an experiment for a longer dungeon would look like in this game as it's designed. It's also doing like 25 damage to me, which is a massive amount of damage per second. Okay. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 XP. Now we have a level 13 crappy sword. I wonder if there is possibly... I have no idea what these lines are all about. Like, maybe this is just an experiment also with using the trail lines as a decorative element. Like, maybe if you lowered your setup quite a bit, maybe that would then change how enemies attack you. And maybe there is some value in potentially lowering your setup. And yeah, potentially you could have messed up here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We assume these all escape in the same place, but I wonder if maybe they don't, and maybe this is some kind of crazy long tunnel that you use. As a Gentle Bros upgrade. And a Ninja Shroud upgrade. And furry tank helmet. We have really no position of reference, so if there's something way further away... Willpower, level 1, 333. Alright, that is totally worth it. I think we're walking to the left. We've got to kind of figure out a way out now. May very well just be wandering in some kind of trapped sequence. You kind of have a bump there. I think I maybe went up more there. I think I did move there. Maybe this is a zigzag motion. Yeah. Seems like it was. Let's see where this shoots us out. Same place. Okay. So now, if I were to equip willpower, which is nothing, you have just like this massive amount of damage now. For a weapon, physical damage. And then if we were to try and increase our physical damage even more, you would do that. Then you'd do that. Then you would do that. And I think this Gentle Bros level 33 is probably your best bet, regardless. So we're just gonna have a full-on slash with a slash with your paw attack. Okay. And down we go, and we'll see if we can take out the dragon that way. Make ourselves big. And just be ready to go. Got him. But we were not particularly in a great position there. We did it. Another one bites the dust. And that gives us Frostwing as a weapon. Quest complete, 10,000 experience. Alright, just one dragon left to the watchtowers. How much gold do we have? We still really don't have a significant amount of gold. Not to my liking, per se. Dot 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 dot. Oh, dragons here, behind these mountains. Unless you can fly, you can't reach it. Meow. Alright, so let's just run far enough so that we can get a general idea of what we need to do, where the dragon is. Clearly we're gonna have to find more side quests and level up some more, because even really overstacking our ability, we still kinda did a pretty terrible job there. Flooded cave, level 50. The levels on the caves don't change either. So that's just always going to be level 50. So yeah, there's this whole section here where we are going to have to figure out how to fly. In the top section there we can see there's another spell region and just more side quests that we should focus on. I also kind of wonder if we shouldn't just start going through dungeons, because yeah, there's a lot of dungeons around. There's also one gold thing, one gold key item. Then like over here, apparently we have to go to the other area to do a quest. So, before we end this episode, I guess the question would be, what is the balance? Like, anything you do is going to significantly reduce your attack, so much so that I think willpower level 1 may be so overpowered that it doesn't make sense to trade anything with it. Yeah. So I think we have to keep willpower, possibly through the rest of the game. Now, it is way better to do this overall. And we'll go through these levels and see what we want to balance out more. Yeah, now that attack is so high, we could easily remove some attack, 29 attack, to balance that out. So that is a good deal. Yeah, I have no idea though why you would wear a crappy helmet. It really does feel like it is just a mean joke item. And some of these are just too low level for them to be worth anything at the current moment. And there is a possibility they will never get leveled up enough to make them worthwhile. I wouldn't be surprised if we just managed to continuously get more Gentle Bros suit items. So that's not even a real significant change there. We just have a little bit of armor, 25 armor, which is not a lot. And skills wise, I don't really see a reason to upgrade this. I definitely see a reason to upgrade this, but honestly upgrading this to max also makes a lot of sense. In most fights, I won't think to make myself bigger, but I will think to heal. So, we're unfortunately never really running into a situation where we have a whole bunch of extra gold either. We are kind of in a totally wrong place, so I'm just gonna face myself in that direction. And that's gonna be it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and get me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.